And the Grammy goes to Kendrick Lamar and Lefty Gunplay. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. First off, man. Thank you to Kendrick Lamar for giving Lefty Gunplay an opportunity. It was a great look, man. For them to be on stage together. For Lefty to show his appreciation to Kendrick. And I don't know, man. I just feel like, with all the people on the internet that want to stir the pot between black and brown. Kendrick Lamar from Compton. Lefty Gunplay from the SGV. LA County. They did that. To me, it's a big thing, man. Now, with that said, I want to focus on something else, too. Lefty Gunplay posted to his story that he came back to LA 2 days before the Grammys, right? And it was the first time in 6 months he had been to LA. He'd been back in California. And you look at Lefty, he looks healthy. He sounds healthy. Man, the guy even said, he said on his story, I manifested this Grammy. And there are a lot of people that want to downgrade the accomplishment. Well, he only said 4 words and this and this and that. Well, I think there's some producers that get a Grammy too, right? Don't they get a Grammy? They didn't say 1 word. Lefty Gunplay played a part. And he got rewarded. And like I said, I'm more impressed. He's like, look, for his music career, that's a huge accomplishment, a Grammy. For me, I look at him. I've said this from jump, man. When everybody was hating and going in on Lefty, I've always said, now I've roasted him. I'll roast whoever if a roasting is necessary, but I also always keep it real. I've always said that you can tell Lefty Gunplay has a good heart, man. He won the Grammy and he was asked, who you giving that to? And he said, my mom's. He said his mom's was always with him, always there through the rough times, through the bad times, through the prison time. And because of her, he was able to win that Grammy. I'm rooting for this Lefty Gunplay. I'm rooting for this dude to stay focused. I'm hoping that everything goes good with that case in Texas. Jail isn't what he needs right now. What he needed was to clean up. Was to get away from California, to get away from LA, to get away from his circle. And look at how he's been thriving since he did. Shout out to OTR Records. They played a part in it. There were people trying to say Solis was letting him wreck and this and that. Shh, look at him now. They got a Grammy. Again, great accomplishment, but what's a bigger accomplishment is Lefty Gunplay's sobriety and happiness. Hopefully this Grammy, if it does nothing else, it will motivate him to chase his sobriety, to maintain his sobriety, and be happy in life. There are people that have all the money in the world and don't smile. They live alone. Everyone around them is a leech. What a horrible existence, right? And, Lefty, I'm sure, has had some leeches around him. And hopefully when he was able to step back and, go to Florida, he's been able to identify those who really care about him as opposed to those who just care about being around him. You know, when people start getting money, there's people that are going to want to get around you, that are going to want to ply you with drugs, keep you loaded, because you're their cash cow. And as Lefty has just pointed out, his mother, his family, those are the most important people in his life. I think it's extremely, extremely important to step back now and then, regardless, and evaluate your circle. Is your circle as small as it can be? You don't want a big circle. Nobody does. You inherit other people's problems that way. Make your circle as small and as loyal as possible. Lefty already did the prison shit. Lefty already did the street stuff. I hope he's writing right now. I hope he's talking to people and getting ideas for music. I hope he puts a song together about this Grammy and how it's because of Kendrick and his family. I don't know. I just wanted to, a lot of other people are going to, do the content about Lefty winning a Grammy, and that's cool. We each tell our stories the way we do. We each put out our content the way we do, right? But I want to focus on the important stuff, man. The Grammy is nice. It's an accolade. But personal happiness, having the right people around you, man, that's life. That's living. Having done time in prison, Lefty understands that's just an existence. I feel the same way about if somebody becomes a movie star, a rock star, or a hip hop star, and you blow up and you start getting all these people around you. If you're not grounded, if you're not able to see the bullshit, that's an ugly existence. Imagine having leeches all around you. And then you're drinking and you're smoking, and so your judgment is hazy. Well, he's back on track right now. And I wanted to point that out. And I've never spoken to him, but he said on different occasions that he watches my videos. He watches other people's videos. And so this is me telling him, you're doing good. Keep it up. You go a lot farther. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love, man. I'm out of here.